Trust and obey, for there is no other way. Ezi omume, ezi omume, ezi omume. Jiri ezi omume dị ka uwe gị. Ezuna ori gị. Agbana m ụgha gị. Fụ nwanne gị n'anya nke kachasị ibe ya. Jiri ezi omume dị ka uwe. Trust and obey, for there is no other way. Trust and obey, for there is no other way. Gwa m ụdị uwe anyị ga-eyi n'ama igwe. Gwa m ụdị okpu anyị ga-ekpu n'ama igwe. Anyị ga-eyi uwe ọcha ya na okpu ọlaedo, ya na kpakpando tụkwasịrị ya eji chọọ ya mma. Ezi omume, ezi omume, ezi omume. Jiri ezi omume dị ka uwe gị. Ezuna ori gị. Agbana m ụgha gị. Fụ nwanne gị n'anya nke kachasị ibe ya. Jiri ezi omume dị ka uwe. Ụmụ ibe, anyị ekene ụnụ. Anyị ekene ụnụ. Anyị si ka anyị kene Eke, kene Orie, kene Afọ, kene Nkwọ, kene ndị mbụ, kene ndị ọkpụ na ndị ekene. Kene ikwu na ibe, kene ndị amaala ibe m. Ụmụ ibe, anyị si ka enu biri anabiri. Nwoke biri, nwaanyị biri. Nwa mmụọ emegbula nwa mmadụ, nwa mmadụ emegbula nwa mmụọ. Egbe bere ugo bere nke si ibe ya ebela nkụkwa ya. Ụmụ ibe, ka emenyere nwe ogwugwu, emenyerekwa nwa nọsi ike. Ụwa enwere onye ọ bụ nke ya. Ụwa enweghị onye ọ bụ nke ya. Mbọsị m fụrụ gị ka ị fụrụ m. Mbọsị m fụrụ gị ka ị fụrụ m. Ọ sị ahụ ndị 100 years, adịrị m 20 years. Mbọsị m fụrụ gị ka ị fụrụ m. Otu m si fụ ka ị si fụ m. Enweghị ihe ndị a. Ị gaa na Amerịka, ihe ji Amerịka jikọrọ Amerịka ọnụ wụ the Constitution of America. American Constitution jikọrọ Amerịka ọnụ. If you go to any country in Europe, ihe jikọrọ ha ọnụ wụ their Constitution. Ihe otu kwuru. Ihe otu kwuru bụ ihe jikọrọ ha ọnụ. O ruzie na nke anyị, somebody will sit at home and telling you how things will be. Things will not be like that. Or they are possible. It's impossible. That is why anyị nwa na onwe anyị wụ ndị amaala. All we know is amaala, nothing more, nothing less. We did not stop you from any. If you want to go to church, it's okay, go to church. If you want to be a Muslim, be a Muslim. Go and do your own thing. If you want to be a Judaism, be a Judaist. Is your own choice. What you have to do is be observant. Mara ma ihe ahụ ị na-eme ọ na-agakwa n'iru. O nwekwara success and progress. That is what important. Sọọsọ ihe anyị chọrọ bụ ezi omume, ezu n'ori, agba na ama oge, ịfụnanya, trust and obey. This law, keep it. Onwezi ihe ọzọ. That is what only amaala saw from you. Our intention on this earth, on this platform, the preaching, the conversation is about freeing you from bondage. I don't care if onye Anambra, iwe onye Imo, iwe onye Hausa, iwe onye Yoruba, iwe onye Benin, iwe onye Edo. We don't care. What we care is about healing the world. Anyị si n'eluigwe gbadata were ama nke si n'igwe bịa to heal the world. Period. Achọghịkwa m ka ị bịa here tomorrow si m nke a bụ nke unu, nke a bụghị nke unu, ọ bụghị nke unu. Nke a bụ nke anyị ji azọ ụwa ndụ, ọzọ ụwa ndụ ka anyị bụ. Ikwere ịbịa, anyị amara ebe o si eme gị, mara ka anyị ga-esi enyere gị aka. Ihe anyị mere offer to our members bụ gịnị? Anyị mere ha 5 things, promise that they will gain by believing in ezi omume ezinụlọ ya gbana ama oge ịfụnanya. In return, anyị ga-enye ha ọrụ, job creation. Anyị ga-etrain oge free of charge in this Igbo nke anyị na-ekwu okwu, ọ bụrụkwa Igbo nke ndị ọha na eze na-eme na Facebook. No, Igbo nke ndị amaala na-ekwu okwu ya. Anyị ga-etichi gị the information free of charge. Anyị ga-akụziri gị ihe ọ contain, because you don't do what you don't know. Emekwana ihe ị na-amaghị. Don't ever do what you don't know. You must do what you know. Because if you do what you don't know, you gaghị enwe any benefit. You will not have any benefit. So that is why you go to church for a long time. You still na-echekwa echem ihe ọ bụ eziokwu ka ọ bụ asị, because ị mara ihe ọ bụ. For you to know truth, you must become the truth. For you to know the truth, you must become the truth. So n'amaala Igbo, anyị na-agwa gị, I hope somebody will ask you what is Igbo you don't know, and you say you are onye Igbo. Mba. N'amaala anyị ga-akụziri gị ihe bụ Igbo. The reason why you should uphold that identity. This is it. This is it. Anyị ga-akụziri gị as education, academic discipline, so that you be able kụziere nwa gị. Ọ bụrụ about isi mmadụ sụba Igbo, gịnị ka ọ na-asụ? Ka ekwuru onye ife ụsụbagori esụpụta ihe duto ọwụwa maka ihe ọ na-asụ. The benefit of a Spanish man with the constitution, ọ bụghị maka Spanish ọ na-asụ. Ọwụwa maka Spanish ọ na-asụ, all because of the obedience to the constitution. A benefit of American is not about English you speak. No, it's obedient to the American constitution. Uphold the rules and regulations, the rule of law of America. So you cannot tell me that anyị nwasị ndị Igbo tells you don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. You violate all the whole laws and you turn back. You want us to bless you. Ị chọrọ ka anyị bless ye after you have turned upside down what we gave to you. How? I told you every day, there is nothing hidden under the sun. You accuse the ancestors of didn't left you anything. And we came and we say we left. We left something. That is what we are saying today. We are telling you that what we told you before and you refuse to do it is what we are telling you now. So who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? Nwanna aka ekpuchi ọnwa, ịfụghara ebe aka kpuchiri ọnwa before. Have you seen where ebe aka kpuchiri ọnwa before? You never see it. Have you seen where ebe nnụnụ gara nị na afụ okpuru afọ ya anya? You have never seen. You accuse the ancestors. Each and ha anọghọzi. You think they were not there to speak for themselves. Ancestors, ha enweghị ihe ha debere anyị. And they have a land where you live. You have a land where you live and you say, enwere ihe ha debesara ụnụ kwe? You were a Christian, ancestors, okay? Or a Christian, or a Muslim, or a Jewish. No. Now, ordinary ritual is your religion. Ritual is not a religion, it's not a belief. Something, somebody kpọsara ahịa, just like a horoscope. Natal chart. Ị na-akpọ culture and tradition. Natal chart. Natal chart ka somebody na-akpọ tradition and culture. Gbara m afa. What does gbara gị afa has to do with culture and tradition? which nwa bekee na-akpọ astrology, which is in o juru eju na Google. Go to Google, you see ndị Thailand na-agba, ndị Europe na-agba, everybody na-agba. But your own, you associate it with witchcraft. And at the end of the day, your own is to turn back and look for who to blame. As I said every day, your ancestors is present telling you that we are the one who created this. And you violate it because you gburu ejima. Ejima bụ ihe ejimara gị. Things fall apart told you that Okonkwo gburu Ikemefuna. Ikemefuna is your power. Ike gị efuna ị na-atụ kwesịrị asụ Igbo. Gịnị bụ Ikemefuna n'ọnụ Igbo? Okonkwo of Ụmụọfịa gburu Ikemefuna. Okonkwo gaa exile before Okonkwo abata from exile. Because exile bụ akwụpụ gị n'ọkụ. Ịkwụpụ gị n'ọkụ ya bụ exile. We buru slave. That is ohu. We buru slave. Akwụpụ gị n'ọkụ. Okonkwo gaa exile before abata exile ọ bụ na ndị church take over his kingsmen. That is what in the things fall apart. You got to go. Today, this thing repeats itself every part. Now, in your land, shrine is called Ala Obigi. Ala Obigi, Ala Obigi, now shrine. This thing is under gravitational force. You don't know. Ada, gravitational force, we can add that. Negative force, negation. That is why, as not the call the posa or the call the goal. Asigi arusi neba eba arusi buna ohi bu n'obi opuri ihe aha dibia desara ebe ahụ. Mana ihe desara ebe ahụ ọ bụ na ị na-anya fụ ka ọ dị. Ị mara ihe ibu n'obi na ka ọ dị. Maka na asị na ọ dị ka ọ dị kpọsa. Because ihe ahụ law of attraction. Anyị marụrụ ya. Anyị ma bụ ihe rụrụ ya n'ọhụ mgbe arụrụ ya ma ha ka etiri ya. Ana m agwa gị ihe dị dị. Is a law of attraction which is law of gravity. So ọ bụrụ na ihe a ka ibu n'obi nwanne Usain Bolt na-agba nnukwu ọsọ itinye akpa simenti n'ugwu ọ gaghị agbanwuzi ọsọ. So if you carry negative force of gravity will trap you down. N'anya n'azụ mgbe na-agba ọsọ ndụ nwunye lọtụ nere anya n'azụ ghọrọ ogbe nnu. So ihe ibu n'obi wee gravitational force. Ị gaghị agbanwe, you cannot fly. Ị gaghị efe. You can't do it because you must put there or ya. It's not just ihe na-eme na apịtọgharị aka. That is not the case. Everything we keep for you is for information. It's called act and the fact. If you eme gị ịfụnanya, act bụ omume, cause. Effect bụ ịfụnanya, eme gị ịfụnanya, act and the fact. Ime act ya, ịfụnanya. Observable truth. You will see condition gị ọ dị mma ka ọ dị njọ. Only you knows. You got to go. Ọgba and nje. Nwanne ọgba and nje, which is self-knowledge. O nwe gị, because of that gravitational force, that's your animal force, which is gravitational force. Onya bụ ihe na-adọrọ gị down. Ogbanje bụ that your animal force, animal nature, because there are 12 animal astrological nature. Every human being has this animal nature. Unu amaghị ebe eniri ozu. You don't know how we prepare these things. You don't know. You don't know. Ọ bụrụ just somebody weta okpokoro osisi tasa nakụgheri, ị na-eso ị na-ezuzugharị. Somebody ga-edeso okpokoro osisi na anị, ọ na-akụrụ na akụkọ ihe na-agba ka moto. Ihe anyị na-ekwu ebe ahụ ideology, concept of the ideology. What does it contain and the context? Then we preserve it for you. Ihe ọ bụ na ijizi eme nke ha gbasara gị. Mana ịmaghị ebe eniri ozu, ihe ị na-akọ utu nwanne. Tu ka ị na-akọ, ịmaghị ebe eniri ozu, ịmaghị ebe eniri ozu. After everything, somebody will just come and said, he want to have money. Inwege ebe ịkpọsara ahịa. And this thing chọrọ inwe ego. How? Man, if you want to do business, first of all, what is your trademark? What is your trademark? You must have a trademark. Ihe ibu apịa ahịa. Ị ga-enwe n'ihe ibu apịa ahịa nwanne. Yes. Before iburu ihe bịa ahịa, ihe ahụ iburu bịa ahịa, kedu ihe ọ dị ka ya? Because ọ bụrụ na ịtụpụ nkịta akọrọ igosi ya, ọ ga-adị akịtụ ya mbụ. You got to go. So first of all, this is your trademark. Show me the sign. Maka ndị Igbo si ọ na-abara gara esibo ogologo. Gosi m dị ihe ọ dị ka ya, ihe oyirie. Then, apart from the sign, show also the symbol. What does it symbolize? Then that is where you will find the client of that your goods in the market, not in the shrine. Not in the shrine, not in the goat. Oh, the symbol, symbolism. Ndị ga-ago ihe aha, ndị chọrọ that kind of thing. Because ọwụ na anwụcha ifu ndị mmadụ. Ọwụ na anwụ daa ifu ndị ori. So, ọ bụrụ na i buru ihe ori bịa n'ime ahịa, ndị ori ga-abịa go ya. Ndị Igbo wee sị gị akwụkwana n'iro. Maka na ọkwụ n'iro nwere onye ọ na-eche. Ọ ndị ori ga-abịa maka na ọ n'abalị. Ka akwụna ji anọ, akwụna na-agba n'abalị. Ọ ndị ori ga-abịa. So ihe ọ bụla onye akwụna kpọsara, ya mara ama na 90% bụ ndị ori ga-abịa ịzụ ya. Ịghọtago? So onye ọbụla na-eri n'iro amarago na nwanne atụghị inu nkiri nke ekete, onye tara ahụ ga-ama. Until our people understand that before you make business, you must understand what is business. Ọ bụrụ jos ị gaa na Google chọọ ofu onye gụrụ akwụkwọ na bekee, ọ na-edere gị business plan. Nwanne, ọ na-ede business plan ka ị kwụọ ya ụgwọ. Ọ naghị edere gị business plan ka you be successful. Mana anyị na-agwa gị what somebody have to do to be success. Ọ bụrụ about plan. You got to go because even oyibo na-atọ ndị be anyị ụtọ. They love too much oyibo. Hey, business plan edekatika patika ọ na-atọ ka chuga. Oyibo na-atọ. No. Business plan means symbol. Ka ebe ihe ahụ ị na-asị, ihe ahụ ị bụ n'isi, isi na ị chọrọ ịzụ ahịa, ị chọrọ imepe company. Ihe ahụ ị bụ n'isi, kedu ebe o si? Because ọwụ na datin ị na-eji ime, ebe o si ọ succeed, imekwa ihe ka ya efelu kwa otu aha nke aha, the socks ya aha felụ efelu. Imekwa ya, ọ ga-adịkwa ka nke aha felụ efelu. Ọ ya ka o ji wee sị ka ya o symbolize. Nji wee ba ndebe anyị si ha, unu na-eme invest na people's business. O nweghị symbol. Gosi m ihe o symbolize. Only 3 things in life. O symbolize anyanwụ. Kedu ihe mere anyanwụ ji wee na-shine forever? That it shows me this business will be forever like anyanwụ. O symbolize ọnwa. Kedu ihe mere ọnwa gbara pieces? Kedu ihe mere ọnwa gbara pieces ji wee become full moon? Bụkọta ọnụ. Oge ji wee show na this your business will be successful. So, but ọwụ na igosi nwu these things, nwanne, there is no need to invest money there because akụkọ ya akụ. Because Ogbanje bụ onwe gị. Onwe ị chọrọ ịgba onwe. Because isi a will ị chọrọ ịgba onwe, self knowledge. Ị chọrọ ịma onwe gị. Somebody bịa sị na ya chọrọ ime business, gị tinye ego. Onwe ka ọ na-agba. He is selling his idea. But idea nụnwa, you must understand it. That is why in the buy GM, look at how many of them on countable mechara grow this business ha niile fail here. Ndị mmadụ ewere ebere ego ha kpachakọtara n'azụ ite chịkọnye nda akụkọ. So because ndị be anyị, until we get away from this ụmụ ewu na ọkụkọ career, Ogbanje wụ career. It's your self knowledge. Career will self. Ihe ga-ebu gị aga. ọgba and nje ihe ga-ebuga aga animal self or your name, because emotion bụ motion. Emotion is motion. So if you remove the E, it gives you movement. So emotion bụ ị ga-atọnụzi that animal to engine nọdịzie n'ime the motor na-anyazi AC. Ị ga-anya anyazi AC, mana ọ bụrụ na ị tọnụ with that animal to engine or drag ya gị into shit n'ime nsị ebe ahụ ọ nọ, gịnị ya ezi ịsasị ezi arụ ọ gakwara mmiri ruru onyu mana ịbara n'akụkụ nwanne life ka na-agbago mana ndị be anya ghọta ndị our people never understand. They see all this our tradition and culture just like ụmụ fetish. O nwere all these things because nwanne a na-ezo okwu ezo. We code them so that we use it when we want. Anyị koduru ya. That's why ụlọ ndị na-eme amachagharị Ogbanje ya bụ digital ya bụ nke nwa ọrịa bụ ha na-ekwu ma anyị wụ ndị mmiri. So onye ka mmadụ ga-eme wee rụwa plane rụwa moto nne anyị wụ ndị amaala. All those fetish something now ihe ụmụazị leave it there, let them ndị chọrọ ime mebe, but ihe anyị na-ekwu bụ our own fundamentals. Let people who want to do, let them do. Here Ogbanje, you must turn that your emotion to engine. You got that? So if you want to have a career, then we speak of career. Because first of all, enweghị ike ịma ihe ị ga-eme ma ọ bụrụ na ị maghị self knowledge. Ị ga-amarịrị onwe gị, of course first. Ị marazi onwe gị i wee nwee ike menwuo something with somebody. Onye na-enwere ihe ọ bụ enwere ihe ọ na-agba. Isi ọ bụrụ kwanna okwu a na nka ị ga-amarịrị ya, you must understand it. Ọ bụrụ na ị maghị onwe gị, enweghị ike ịdị m success. Ihe ọ bụla ị mere mụsụ gala mbi. Ihe ọ bụla ị mere mụsụ gala mbi. Ndị be anyị, most of our people ga-asị gị family ha enweghị nke na-aga aga, enweghị ihe a na-eme na-aga aga, enweghị nke a na-eme na-aga aga. Kee ka o si ga-esi aga? Kee ka ọ ga-esi aga? And I question zi, kee ka ọ ga-esi aga? What you see as business, buying and selling, is nothing but slavery. You know why? That person now that thing. Life on earth is about energy, is cryptocurrency. Life is crypto. You got to go. It's crypto. Life is crypto. So every time you go and take people's goods to sell, you are seeding your energy. Know this and know this. It's just like calling Jesus Christ. When you call Christ, you seed your energy. It's just like in a video game. You got to go. When we are about or maybe another level. When I make increase, they say ego cryptocurrency inside the game. Oh, real currency, but you can use the same currency inside the game to buy games inside the game. You got that? So this your brain have something about neurons. So these neurons based on the memory. So onwere ihe na-akpọ onye ụwa. You got to go. This onye ụwa ga-anụnwa for the ability, natural ability, which is aptitude. This your aptitude is memory of your ancestors, nke your father. You got to go. This because you have telephone, na ga phone nwere memory of the phone, nwekwe card memory, external memory. So that's your father own memory of the phone. Your own memory will diskette. You got to go. Diskette ya will mage area. Mage para diskette. You got to go. Ala or mage bala para diskette. So mgbe ị ga-ama onwe gị, then you must use this memory of your father, because onyanwa bụ because oju ha na onweghị ike pass onweghị information ga-pass from that your phone to card, because this message na-aga through phone to card. You got to go na aga direct to card, no matter if oji bụ nke isi itinye direct. Mana mbọsị ọbụla igote phone na-enweghị enough memory, ihe na ọsọ gị jepụta phone nwere 120 giga this memory card nwere 120 giga as long as na that phone iji enweghị memory ọ gaghị pass nwu any information to that one iji unless my phone go nwere enough info ọ na-eme ọ na-pass ọ na-eme ọ na-pass because ọ nwere enough space. You got to go. So our people should understand these things. Or just akụkọ Facebook. No. All those things are your own responsibility. That is, you have a master. It's what you should intend to master. If you don't do it, you can never have a society. It's impossible. Absolutely impossible. You will be complaining on Facebook every day. Otherwise, because these things are geology. It's geology. The same tree in afọ ukwu osisi, the same azụ, the same ewu, everything is interconnected, interrelated. So if your father brings you here and your mother together, you must know that memory of your father. It's a must. If you want to move forward, I say if you want to move forward, you must know this onye ụwa. Onye ụwa abụrụ nke unu na-aga na-achọ na ebe ọ na-egbu ewu na ọkụkọ. Mba. This is scientific. Is scientific. Then chiwage, which is the ovary, magijimoge, mitochondria DNA, magijimoge. The content of that DNA maga, nanke mpaga, so that you can know. These things are one here wizardry. Here. This is wizardry. This is the brain behind the aircraft, the brain behind submarine, ships, telephone. This is memory because this memory Nagiji. If this memory is capable of transporting the sperm to the ovary, that is means something. Because this sperm move alone. This ovary alone. So if you have information of this ovary, then you become wizard. But as a human being, for you to be able to grab this memory of your father, you need to train this your memory to be able, because all sequence. This thing sequence. So all get resonate to this sequence. You may absorb into your own. Then remove the shaft or the beans. Where the beans right now or soft. If you remove what the shaft, the bad seed of that your father remove. Then you free got your father from bondage. You got to go. You free from bondage. You will raise a good side because the sentinel has span them or banyanime abanwa. The order the apple. Or isi na-abanye. So i werezie isi nke mpaga ahụ i were ihe i were nke mma gị mekwa ya the sentence ofu bụ ọka ofu beans the sentence i mere ọka wee mee akamụ the sentence i mere beans wee mee akara the sentence ka ị ga-eme but before ị na-eme this thing gị nwa na onwe ga-train go your brain to be able to absorb this information because they are heavy informations. So even ị nwere small memory gaghị ebunwu those memories. You can't. That's why ndebe anya o jidere his igbu ewu na ọkụ because the information is not for kids. So a easy one ihe ha ga-eme ka ọ dị mma weta ewu weta ọkụkọ. So because ha adịghị ready for big deal. So onweghị mgbe n'isi ewu na ọkụkọ ga-enwere gị anything. That is why na amaala ọ bụrụ ihe anyị na-eme. So if you want to do business, you must understand what is business because number one, ụlọ ụwa abụrụ about okay you na-akpọ ya onye ọzọ lụrụ gị ụwa. No, because your spirit before mbụrụpụta ụwa gị bụ your spirit before. This your spirit before always here because o jeghị n'igwe ọ nọ ya. So mgbe mpa gị na mma gị kpara nkata ọghọọ ngịga then efuse gị ịpụta. So nweghị anything ọbụla a na-ekwu na mmadụ lụrụ gị ụwa ọ bụ ngị ile ụwa bụ ngị nwa lụrụ ụwa. Kedu nke mmadụ ga-elụrụ gị ụwa atụrụ na akpata afanye n'afọ ewu? Mba. Then ihe a ka a na-akpọ personality. Your personality ka a na-ekwu maka ya because e nwere self, nwee personality, nwee character, nwee behavior, nwee integrity. The integrity wụ that ihe break. That integrity you break, a na-akpọ na igburu ejima. That is called integrity. Because all you have got not to do, but you violate that law. Where ebe ahụ ka Ogbanje si wee pịara gị ụgwọ. The animal self, which is gravity, draw you down. Because a plane na-efe n'elu violated the law of plane. gravity will bring that plane down immediately. If a plane violates the law of air, so that is why everything you see in life is a force and a judicial. Human being, animal, okay, ngwere, they are judicial system of government, all of them. That is why somebody must rescue you and somebody must deceive you. That is why. Because God does not work in mysterious. God will work in mysterious. He doesn't work on illusion, but he works on illusion. Because first of all, you must be illusory before somebody will catch you, because his desire, illusion, emotion, and the sentiment. Then the same desire might be creative visualization. So if you are desirous, but you have memory, then you will not have illusion, but creative mind. For the difference. Man onye na-enweghị memory become desirous, he will follow illusion. Ihe na-abụrụ eziokwu na-make sense will become reality for him. Ihe na-agwa ya ihe make sense, ọ na-esi ọnwụ. Due to what? Onweghị memory. It doesn't have a memory. Onwere mind. That is what you see today in our land. Our people chekwara na-ekwu maka Ogbanje, a na-akọ maka amụọ ya ọnwụọ amụzie ya ọzọ, a na-egwu chie na-agba ọsọ, a na-egwu ya chie nọnsens, a na-akọghịrị kwa ihe mmadụ na-akọghịrị just because na enwere nwa mmanụ kọrọ ya n'ụwa mbụ kọsịa ya ọ bụrụ eziokwu na-eburu kpagharịba. Because all ihe unu riri n'ụwa mbụ, ihe unu riri n'ụwa mbụ, that is what you ate. That is why ị bịakwara ebe a na-achọ a sị na nwata ma mmụọ mụrụ ọnwụ ya egbu ya. Many people in Africa today, most things are never be able to have. Because life is for about vibration. Life of vibration. So energy recognizes each other through vibration, not through appearance. So whatever you do is your energy. Your energy level. This is scientific. So ebe ọ bụ na ị na-eje ebe ndiri ozu gị, ị na-agba mgbe anyị na be anyị nwere ebe ị ga-eme, ị na-eje mgbe ọbụla mụ na-asị bịa nwa ndidiri ozu gị ebe ahụ, ọgwọ na-ekwa mụ na uwe ụdị okwu ahụ, bịa mgbe igbe ọbụla ị na-eje ebe nwoke menyere ozu gị ebe ahụ, ọwụ na mụ agụgụ bụ ụdị okwu ahụ, ọwụ na mụ na nwere ike mụ na agụgụ okwu ọgwara gị ụdị okwu ahụ. You got to go. So this thing you know here abụghị your first life. Today these people na-emekwa ihe ọjọọ, in their next life you will see them suffering. And they will tell you that they became enslaved, this and that. Mana ọ bụ ihe ha na-eme today na-agba ha si ha na-ede emezina na ụwa na-abịa abịa ha ga-ata afụfụ ya. They refuse. Although if you na whether you believe it or not, whether you are atheist, whether you are humanist, do you think that life, whatever you call it, that life will allow a human being to do evil? Because people forget about food, feeding, nothing, feeding. Animals, they feed. But human beings, they do evil. That's why Mgbori na-akụ ebube. Mgbori na-ere ụtaba. O dobesi ụtaba ya, akụ ebube gaburu ụtaba ya. O dobesi ụtaba, akụ ebube gaburu ụtaba ya. Mbosi etinyeziri ose na ụtaba ahụ, akụ ebube akpọ ụtaba ahụ ose agba ya, akụ ebube etibe gbuo ya. Mana akụ ebube agwaghị ndị mmadụ na sinsi nwaanyị a na-edosa ụtaba, ọ na-eje eburu ya n'azụ na-akpọ. Ndị be anyị ga na-eme something until aka kpara ha efe ya otibe, egbuo ha ya taa ha ya. The same thing ị na-agwa ndị be anyị today si ha, ụmụ anụmanụ arụ na-egbu, ị na-egbu ya ka i rie ya erie? Mba, nọ na ị na-egbu ya because ife iliri na enwere something ị na-eme anaghị aga ọfụma, ka i were ya nwere isi. What of i werezi anụmanụ a nwere isi na ọ bụrụ na the law of life bụ iwere anụmanụ were isi iwuruzie anụmanụ nọọ ihe ị chọrọ ime. That is na nsogbu adịghị isidoro ka m bie, let me live this life good but next life let me be good. Ọgwụkwa nnọọ ihe a ka i kwuru na anụmanụ ịbịazi ọzọ iwuru ewu nkọ, because ihe na-eme bụ magic. You are just doing witchcraft. You are the consequence of witchcraft. So if you na witchcraft enwere consequence, na ị ga-just nnọọ bute ebini na-enweghị ihe o mere gị, were mma na-egbu n'isi, were isi na-asọ na mmiri. Just you think that you will do that thing and there is no repercussion. Eh? Because Emma, you know that there is a repercussion. The only thing is that you have chosen to accept that repercussion. The world you see today is yesterday and tomorrow. The people you see today was yesterday and they will be tomorrow. So as long as people doing evil today, the next generation will see evil because they will pay for the price of what they are doing. Because yes, Oba and Dinje, they are waiting for you at the doorstep. How they check in a doorstep one is the share. It's just like going to market to buy share. Once you buru akam, one you go to share. Ogbanje na-eche. Oya ka o ji wee sị gị na osu ma onye bụ ohu. Osu ma ohu. Osu ma onye bụ ohu. Go to a osu ihite ụkwa. Osu ma ohu. Ihite na nsa. Those places is no go area now. Why? There is a reason for that. Ihiala, Asia, there is a reason for that. Uri, there is a reason for that. Ndị mmụọ anaghị ezo onwe ha ezo. They never, because they live inside human being. They have always lived inside human being. Both higher self and lower self, always they are human being. But ndị mmadụ chekwara na ndị mmụọ na-aga invisible form na-akwụgharị. Ndị mmụọ will always, and God will always live in human forever and ever. As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. God will always live in human. Satan will always live in human. Always. So there is security force 24 hours. Surveillance, there is surveillance camera 24 hours. If anybody deceive you, you are on your own. You are on your own. That is why you see Africa is suffering, because they think inside their mind that nobody sees their mind. You got to go. That is why somebody will go to Germany and think that the people walking are very stupid. He will go to street syndrome. And if you tell him, Onyaka, somebody will go to South Africa to do deals. Somebody will go to Thailand, Malaysia to do these things. Ochere is smart just because o feeling na ego dị mkpa. Otu enwere ndị na-emeghe datin nwere ego. Enwere ndị na-emeghe datin. Enwere ndị na-emeghe datin nwere ego. So must you do that? It's your choice you make. Mana mara amara na nna agwa gị, you must pay. Because life is a step. You are buying share and selling share. Nothing more, nothing less. You are buying and selling share. You are buying and selling. That is how they deceived you. They enslave you, they enslave you, they enslave us, they enslave us. Who wrote the story of slavery? Who wrote it? The time British people left Nigeria, all of you found the pictures. Pictures are there. How did Nigeria look like when British are there? And how did Nigeria look now when British are not there? How did it look like? The same thing. Now, the policeman nọ na street 24 hours. The same policeman unu na-enye chicken change for salary. People na-arụ n'ọrụ, people na-arụ ọrụ na Nigeria from 7 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the night. And then nwere ike the same person ga-apụ na yard by 4:30 in the morning because of go slow. Okay, check from 4:30 to 7 in the evening. Oh, slavery. Mba, oh, slavery. Somebody ga-akpọrọ nwa mmadụ n'ọdịbe ya, ọ naghị eje akwụkwọ, o nwere ihe ọ na-eme. Oh, slavery. Somebody will come and tell you, come, I will take you to Italy or London. Ịgba akwụna, ịgbata 40,000. Ịkwụọ m, it is a free. Oh, slavery. Somebody will tell you, if you go to, I will take you to Europe, pay me 5 million. Or better drop organ in Morocco. Oh, slavery. You got to go. So, all these things, one. Number two, gaa na Nigeria today, buru ụgbọ mmiri tinye si na isi America bịa. Ụgbọ mmiri a na-eje America. Even president ga-aba. Even president will follow. So, if you check these things, you got to know this story. Or what about no Omega? No, bụ ihe na-emebu emega emekwa na-eje. No things that has happened. Because people always look for better opportunity. The only thing you see today now, if you go to Western world, all the whole job, you see, a foreign job, where immigrant area. Today, immigrant area, where ndị bụ ndị obodo, indigenous area, where rich area, where job for immigrants, local, low salary job, anywhere. So, what changes? Ihe mere ji site na slave before? Have he changed? O change go? People are dying in desert every day by day to go to Europe. So the issue about to have butere cheap, we are going there to go and do the slave voluntarily. So if it's slavery, then we are going there to do it free of charge. People prefer to be slave in America than to have job in Nigeria. Imagine. People prefer to be slave. People come here to eat aduro. Imagine. It's asylum. Get him asylum. It's asylum, not slavery. Somebody say his father is dead. His mother is dead. His father is not dead. His mother is not dead. He said everybody about them. Everybody not just because because he want to be a voluntary slave. They will keep him in an asylum house, giving him chicken change as somebody who doesn't have a family. And this same person will be calling everybody every day. You say you don't have a family, but you are calling every day. Like if people are stupid. You got that? So these things we say, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any, if you check it there, it doesn't make any sense. Somebody go to church today, voluntarily say, I don't want to go to Jehovah's Witness again. I want to go to Sorobin and Therapy. The same person will say, they enforce him, his ancestors' religion. But he has been to Siemens, been to Assemblies of God. Nobody forced him. He voluntarily left Assemblies of God to Grace of God. From Grace of God to Zoe Ministry. From Zoe Ministry to TB Joshua. Nobody forced him. But the same person will come to Facebook trying to convince you that his ancestors was forced. Religion was forced to them. But he has been in 50 different religions and nobody forced him. Observable truth. Observable truth. You see, so all those things in the Bani Godoraka were any excuses. They are not, it doesn't make any sense. Because if you see it every day, You see it every blessed day. How many people died in the river yesterday night who want to cross to Europe? If Europe, people were enslaved in Europe, why are you going to a place that has been enslaved? People have been enslaved here. You have to stay there. If you tell our people don't come to Europe, you say you should come back, let them go. Go and give them your paper, let them go. But they will tell you that these people enslaved them. How can somebody who enslaved your ancestors want to go there? Do you want him to enslave you too? Do you want to be a slave too? No, then you stay there. You say they don't like you, but you want to come there. If I ask you, you say you want to take what they took from your ancestors. How are you going to take it? How? All the whole money that go to African economy come back to Europe. You don't know. You don't know. All the whole money that go to Africa come back to Europe because Nigerian government is borrowing money from West. So all the whole money you are looking for, all of the money you are making, all of them come back to Europe. You don't know. The whole money Nigeria should not go. If they count all your money finish, you never reach half. It's not about borrowing money. It's about spending money. So Nigeria spend money they never make. They don't recycle the money, then spend it, then borrow and spend. So all your money you work for is all of them end up in Western Bank. Because there is no value of Naira. What is the value of Naira? What is it? What is the value? Value of Naira is dollar. The value of Naira is dollar. So if the value of Naira is dollar, that means you don't have currency. You don't have money. You don't have money. So all this while in our you don't have any money. If you have money, tell me the value of your money. What makes 1,000 Naira 1,000? Yeah? Give me 1,000 Naira 1,000 Naira. Tell me. You say you have money. Tell me the value of your money. You have motor 50 million. You have a Rolls Royce 50 million. This Rolls Royce is a British. You gave that 50 million Rolls Royce because it's British Rolls Royce, and you are on Facebook talking nonsense. You might not British come with Rolls Royce. Eh? If you buy Jaguar, you might not British come with Jaguar. Eh? You might not British come with Bentley in America. You don't know. All this is lifestyle you are living, all the whole electronics in your house, all of them, you are giving money to them. So you are just a market. You are just market because all the whole millions of people in Africa, they are market for these people because you are consumers. That is why they gave you social media so that you can convince your people only what unites you is evil. If positivity unites you, you will have brain. But once evil unites you, you cannot have brain because it's gravitational force. It draws you down. Everybody stand up and bring him down. That is what gravity does. Our people, what unites them is hate. So hate is gravity. It brings you down. They never let anybody to. That is why you see somebody will come and kidnap somebody to take 100 million out of him. 100 million out of somebody who is not owing you a dime. Somebody who is not owing you a dime, you want to kidnap and ask him for 100 million. Is that not backwards? You want to send the person? Eh? That is what you see every day. And these same people will come to Facebook and tell you about slavery, about how they enslaved them. If the British you accuse is right, when Eliza came to Nigeria, he used Ojukwu's father car. Do you think that a whole British princess will use Ojukwu's father's car without trust? Do you think so? No. Okay. Not only that, the same father of Louis Ojukwu, the same his son, become Eastern Region governor. That means they trusted him so much. Not only that, they made his ambition of Biafra, the British, pounds. So if anything go wrong in Biafra, hold those your people responsible, not British. Because pounds, how can a pound be the same value of money if British fight against the pounds? That means there is something these people, because what I'm telling them today, there is something in their gene they call rebellion. That is rebellious, is worrying them. There is something they violate, because if not, Ojukwu cannot be Eastern region military leader, because Ndebe Eliza put him there. Okay, what went wrong? None of you was asking. What went wrong? Where is the memorial ground for those people who died? Where is their memorial ground? Where is their memorial? So are you telling me that all the whole millionaires in Igbo land can never come together, governors, to build a memorial ground for their own children that died? One day go pum, and you want to be somebody, brother. People died. People died in your land. 60 good years. The governors for 60 years cannot spend money to build nothing, just a cenotaph, a place. Every 30th of May, you go there and put flower as those people remembering the fallen people of your own blood. And today you come to Facebook to tell me that you're fighting for these people. If you get close to me, I will slap you. That is why you see them kidnapping and robbing on these names. Because they are criminals, nothing more. They have no mind. They have no heart. If you have a heart, you should know that these people deserve these things. They died for nothing. Yes, if they died for something, how can't you build a place? Every year you go there to lay the flag. You speak about them, that we will remember you forever and ever, because it's not your fault. You fought a defensive war, but it's unfortunate you lost. But it will never happen again. We won't let it happen again. That is it, simple. But to stop all this criminality on their name, killing on their name, it makes it worse. They will be crying in the grave because they died for nothing. They died for nothing. Anybody can wake up one day and begin to shout. At the end of all of them, we end up kidnapping and killing and stealing. Yeah? Don't worry, Ndi Amala, Ndi Amala, we will give them a befitting burial. Amala will give those fallen heroes a befitting burial. Let them know what it takes to be a human being. Then we know. And again, a befitting burial. They will rest in peace. Every year, we remember them. In the place they were laid in peace. You are going to wake in a wake for nothing. Waking dead spirit who died painfully. Waking their spirit. Not for nonsense. Every day, fighting. Not every day. Fighting. Where is the Bihanako? Can't you let you woman saw aka a goopia mganya? When you call her nonsense, be about whereas Wakamari. Look at your land. Look at your land. All of them become criminals in their own father's land. Now, not all of them inside their village. They have turned kidnappers inside their village. Your father's land, they turn a kidnapper. They confess they are from the same village. They are the one masterminding the kidnap of their own kingsmen. They tell you they are freedom fighters. Amala will give them befitting burial. We will bury them, build a cenotaph, a place where we will honor them every year and put flower on their name. Because they are our blood brothers. brothers and sisters who died for nothing. After we do that, their spirit will hunt all of you down. When we build that cenotaph, their spirit will hunt all of you, stealing in their name and mocking their dead bodies. Everybody will bring their names of those of their family who died. We will put them in stone there. We will write them in stone, all of the family who died. Every year, people will go there and put flower. That is it. You need the mode or that the symbol. We will put the symbol there. Every year we remember. That's it. So maybe Ogadro Nama and you general may hot. Obanyo won't like this in any Gobarata. Biari Oronde Kanye, the Baruru, Oronde Orahia. Amala has nothing to do with Igbo. Amala, Amankala, only those who believe in the faith. Amala is a faithful journey. We want to go to heaven and meet Amadioha in heaven. And in the Amala, we promise them good life on this earth and the good life on heaven. Period. Ndị chọrọ ije na ndị chọrọ ibi n'ụwa iben. Ndị chọrọ igbu ozu uben. Anyị wụ ndị iberibe. Anyị na-eso anyị chọrọ ije n'igwe. So hapụ na anyị ka anyị tụtụrụ jebe. Ịghọtago? So ya dịrị na mma.